is Miriam Ryder. My pronouns are she, her. I am 17. I am a performing arts student. I am currently studying performing arts BTEC along with English literature, theatre arts and dance. That's a little bit about me. Okay, it's actually a very interesting story. So I started with photography when I used to watch YouTube a lot, and I was really intrigued by the idea of like documenting your life. And specifically, I think a lot of the YouTubers I watched were very big on their Instagram and using Instagram as a form of taking photos and sharing them. And so I initially got Instagram with the idea that I would take loads of photos and I'd post them on my Instagram. And I think that's one of the reasons I started. So I asked for a camera from my parents when I was, I think, in year 6 or year 7. So around the age of like 11, 12. Got given a camera and then just started taking pictures with the idea that I'd be able to share them with my friends and family on Instagram. For me, it's the idea that I can like capture a memory in a photo, and then I can look back on it and I can visualize that moment and that feeling and that vibe, I want to say, just from a single shot, from a single frame. It's really satisfying for me. At the moment, I think it's changed. When I was younger, I used to think like, flowers and nature were a big one, but recently I've really been enjoying photographing people. So my friends and my family specifically. I recently did a shoot with some of my friends. It was meant to be for headshots for our performing arts, like applying for colleges and stuff, so that we all had professional looking headshots, but it turned into just a whole photo shoot. We were getting out different looks and makeup and hair, and it got really big, and that was really fun. Portrait photography has been a really big one recently. And similarly, with events and stuff, I've really enjoyed photographing parties or get-togethers with friends, just to have those memories documented, but making them more artistic. Wow, funny story. My dad, when he bought me my phone, on every phone I've had, when I've been given phones, they've always had bad camera quality because my dad knows I have a camera and knows I use it. So for me, I've never had a really good phone camera. I think if I was to have a really good phone camera, I'd probably use it more. But first of all, I think the nice about having a camera is it makes it more intentional, the photos you're taking. So when you're bringing it out and you're saying to your friends, "I'm bringing my camera so we can lots of photos," everybody kind of has this sense of excitement. It's so much more intentional when you're taking photos, I think. I find phone cameras hard to use technically because there's less. I mean, with modern phone cameras like iPhones and everything, there's a lot you can do, but there's not as much you can do on a phone as you can. We went on a church weekend away a couple of years ago to a place called Sizewell Beach, and I always bring my camera and I always take loads of photos of the water, and I think the sea is such a beautiful thing. It's just so powerful and it's so beautiful and vast, and in my opinion and in my experience, that really shows God's power, and I'm a Christian, that's really important to me, so being able to capture something that shows God's power is really cool. So I've taken a few shots of the water and the sun rising over the water or a wave coming in. Those are some of my favourites, and also I've taken some photos of my friends at that beach, some of them standing in the water and running away from a wave, which I really like that shot because it's really colourful and it tells a story. There's one of my brother who's in it, he's running away from the wave, and then another one's just realising the wave's coming in, and the other one's just standing there completely oblivious to the fact the wave's coming in. I absolutely love that photo because it tells that story so vividly. I also have a lot of shots that I've taken recently at this photo shoot with my friends. I've got some really cool ones from there, and I'd also say last summer I took my camera to an end of exams party, and we took some really cool shots there. They were just really quite candid photos. The word candid gets thrown around quite a lot, but they were very natural and everyone was just having a really nice time. So those are some of my favourites as well. It's quite a lengthy answer. I think that was useful.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.